A man named Takis. Between Yesterday and Tomorrow, a collection of short stories from Val's Sanctuary of Creativity. Today, I will tell you the story of a man who has found purpose and meaning. His name is Takis, and he lives on the island of Crete. He is a man of little words and big deeds. With compassion, dedication, and hard work, he dreamed his world into being. He single-mindedly created a safe haven for more than 400 abandoned and abused animals in the course of 6 years. Now, more than 10 years later, he has saved many thousands. The story goes that he lived his early adult life working the nightlife in the touristy part of the islands. When his eyes were opened to the cruelty and abuse of the animals in his town, he initiated a rescue ministry. He left his former life. He bought some acres of land in the Olive Grove Hills, and with hard work and a mission, he turned the land into a sanctuary. I came across Takis Shelter channel on YouTube some time ago, and I have been following his posts ever since. They touch my heart deeply, both with elated joy and with deep sorrow. Good morning, my friends. Beautiful day, lots of work, has become my favorite therapeutic time of the day. These days, my heart is opening up with new awareness, and legends as well as villains are being seen more clearly. To me, Takis is a legend man, a true living legend uplifting humanity one animal rescue at a time. He is a real man showing strength and compassion in the most horrific circumstances. One of the rescue stories is about Black. Black was found by Takis on a cold January night, half his body immersed in the eastern Mediterranean Sea, waves pounding on him left to die. Upon his rescue, they found that he had a broken spine, was half paralyzed, and had a terminal cancer growth on his snout. Takis was advised to put him down, but he decided to take him home. Takis restored trust in Black, and today, as I am writing, he and many people around the world, me included, are inspired by this dog's strong will and joy for life. Black now has a wheel cart that gives him mobility, and his cancer has grown very large. He has no pain and will be living his remaining days in paradise as a boss. It is very sad to still see so many misguided humans thinking or being taught that these behaviors of abandoning, neglecting, and mistreating helpless creatures are okay. All life is sacred and precious. When Takis showed up caring for and protecting the weak and helpless, he lightened up my heart. It takes a true hero to restore my faith in humanity during these troubled days. I am finding hope through what this transparent and simple man is doing in everyday life. He has an amazing work ethic and selflessly aims to provide nourishment, safety, and freedom to hundreds of rescued dogs, dozens of cats, and some goats and sheep. Takis has a very distinct whistle call, and all his animals understand him. They answer with a wagging tail. When I see them happy, I'm happier, he says. Each one of his rescues has a story and each one has a name. He knows every animal by name, and each one of them knows their own. There is Charlie, the king of sleep, Libby, who had been chained up for 6 years, still walks with a hobble. Griola and her daughter Griolaki. Griola, the princess, has since passed too, at age 23. She went peacefully in her sleep on Takis' bed. Aris, the old dog, Lola, Booby, Max, Luna, and on and on. He finds puppies thrown away in the garbage area. Cats placed into boxes and bags left to die. Flea-covered, lost, wandering creatures, and he brings them all back to a dignified life. He is a collector of happy tales, and that to me speaks of a humanity that I long for. Caring for life is always meaningful, day by day, through creative endeavors or experiences with living beings, says Dr. Viktor Frankl. We can say poor Takis or wow, what a lucky man. An endeavor on this scale does require a lot of resources and the trust that the animals are being provided for. Takis has given his all now for the past many years, day in and day out, and he wouldn't want it any other way. People around the world are being inspired by his devotion and lend their support. No wonder we see so many rainbows and double rainbows in those videos that he brings us from this Greek island.